even people like Dick Raymond, he writes in his books and he says, when you plant your tomatoes, don't plant them straight up, plant them to the side. And the reason is because that process of what's it called angiogenesis, where it actually grows roots out of the center stem, it'll increase the number of roots in the water supply and the resistance against drought. And so it'll end up getting more nutrition, and it'll actually go through a rapid growth after about a week. And that's exactly what I saw that happened. All of these were planted at the exact same time, all on the same side. Notice these right here that I haven't. They all were like that with a lot of weeds. And I started turning over these just a couple of days ago. This was the very first row I did it with. I said, hey, I got nothing to lose. I buried these tomato plants so that only about 4 or 5 inches was hanging up above the top of it. They were, they were like that right there, and I just piled it up. It's since it's settled, but lo and behold, a week later, they were larger, they were lusher, they were darker, and you see right now. And look at those ones. Those are really kind of struggling. And so what I'm going to be doing in another week or two, when for those that sign up and come on back and look at these tomatoes, then you're going to see that is going to be looking like this in a couple more weeks, because that dirt, the stem that's all buried, it's not going to build roots. So now it's actually going to give it a wider base, a stronger root base, and it's going to start looking lush and green like these ones here. You'll see the same thing right here. I said, okay, now was this coincidence? So I said, let me do it right here, but let me just do it to these few. So I did the same thing with these ones, were the same like these. In fact, these were all small and stuff. You'll see even the stages. I did this one a few days before I did these. And these ones I just recently did. So these I haven't got the full benefit yet, but you'll see the very first ones that I did. Look what happened. Look how lush and green they are. They're getting lush and green like those. And now these were second. These were a few days later. So in a few days, these are going to start looking like that. And these ones are going to start catching up. They're going to lose that yellowness and start getting this dark greenness. So it was just some experimentation that I was, applying different techniques that I had seen, mostly by Dick Raymond, saying that, hey, listen, when your tomatoes are having problems, you need to bury them up to the very the very first few leaves. In fact, trim all the suckers off, create a long stem, bury it deep, put it in there like 12 inches, and bury it all up, and it'll produce much faster, much hardier, and a much livelier looking plant. As you can see the difference here between these. So.